What is the definition of self-discipline? Self-discipline is essentially the exercise of willpower over basic desires. Being disciplined entails doing things correctly and on time. It means keeping your promises and staying true to yourself. It is a synonym for self-control, which we will discuss further here on Usable Wisdom, where I will also talk about how you can develop unshakable self-discipline by following 5 simple rules that you can immediately apply to your life after this video concludes. And these aren't just random quotes or tips that won't make a difference in your life. If you follow these tips correctly, they will change your life. But before we proceed, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest uploads. Now, let's get started. What is the significance of self-discipline? Whatever your goals are, you will almost certainly have to work to achieve them. And if you lack discipline, you will most likely not put in any effort and will instead procrastinate. If you want to be successful, you must be able to delay gratification and resist short-term temptations. This is a significant difference between being disciplined and being self-disciplined, and it all comes down to willpower. Fortunately for you, this is a skill. It means you can learn and master it, even if you start from scratch. In the video, I'll show you how to discipline yourself so you can achieve your goals faster and live a healthier life. Let's get started right away with the 5 rules for developing self-discipline. Rule number 1, remove temptations. The first obvious step is to get rid of anything that is preventing you from doing what you're supposed to do. Our brain, you see, is designed to avoid any type of struggle, pain, or effort. So when given the choice between working and watching Netflix, we prefer Netflix because it is simpler and provides immediate gratification. When you have nothing else to do but work, everything becomes much easier. You can cancel your Netflix subscription in this situation. This applies to a wide range of situations. Do you feel compelled to check your Instagram feed? Instagram should be completely removed. This may appear to be a bit drastic, and I understand that. So here's another thing you could do instead of uninstalling all of your social media apps and throwing away your television. Procrastination should be made inconvenient. It is easy to become distracted if you work from home and work from a desk that is 3 feet away from your couch. Take a short break and spend the rest of the day eating useless snacks and watching useless television? Does this sound familiar? If, on the other hand, you are working from your local public library, it's much more difficult for you to procrastinate because you're in a quiet place with little to no distractions. And you don't have your fridge on the left or your couch on the right to distract you. This way, if you really want to take one of those short breaks on the couch, you'll have to go all the way back home. That's inconvenient. Rule number 2, don't wait for the right mood. Be honest. Have you ever put off work because you didn't feel like it? We've all done it, and I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You'll probably never feel like it. And even if you do, you'll start working and then stop after 10 minutes because you won't be in the right mood anymore. As I previously stated, our brains are not designed for productivity. On the contrary, it was designed for immediate gratification. So instead of waiting for the right time, do it now. Here's an idea that might help you, the 3-second rule. It's very straightforward. When you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, count to 3 and then do it. Don't even consider it. Don't be concerned. Simply do it. Is it necessary for you to get up and study? It's as simple as 1, 2, 3, and you're done. Is it necessary for you to get out of bed? 1, 2, 3, and you're done. The important thing here is to not think about it. Just do it quickly. Rule number 3, properly set achievable goals. Setting goals is also a skill. They will assist you in completing tasks more quickly. When setting goals, you must be realistically ambitious. A famous entrepreneur once said, if you know exactly how to reach your goal, the goal is too small. Goal setting and task performance studies show that specific and challenging goals lead to higher performance than easy goals. Goals must be met to the best of your ability, or there will be no goals. When the goals are specific and sufficiently challenging, goal setting is most likely to improve task performance. Even if you don't achieve it, you'll always be more productive. A good goal is one that is both attainable and not too small. Otherwise, you'll feel as if you're squandering your potential. There should also be a deadline. A good deadline will assist you in being more efficient and effective, especially if you hold yourself accountable. You are more likely to complete tasks when you hold yourself accountable. Number 4, think long-term. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln once said, "The difference between successful and unsuccessful people is that successful people act. If they don't like something, they work to change it instead of complaining about it." So, I'd like you to consider the following questions. What are you doing right now to improve your life? What will your future look like after 3, 5, and 10 years from now based on your current daily actions? As soon as you remember this, you'll realize that everything you do today has a significant impact on the person you'll be tomorrow. And this is the most effective way to keep yourself motivated to do what you need to do, even if you don't feel like it. Rule number 5, progressively build a productive routine. Begin with a small scale. You will not change overnight. Big results take time to achieve, but with small, consistent actions, you can get there. A great way to get started is to set an alarm for the same time every day. Make a plan for the day. Make your bed as soon as you get out of bed. This is a great small victory and a great way to get the ball rolling. Making your bed in the morning has been shown to boost productivity and motivation all through the day. And as thanks for you holding up until the end, here's a bonus: the 21-90 rule. According to the well-known rule, it takes about 21 days to form a habit, 66 days to make it routine, and 90 days to form a lifestyle. This means that if you commit to doing something every day for 21 days, it will most likely become a habit. However, if you persevere for 66 days, it will undoubtedly become a habit. And if you repeat the process for 90 days, it will become a habit and part of your routine. That thing could be anything that changes your routine and makes your life better. You could, for example, meditate. As soon as you wake up, take a cold shower, or work out for 30 minutes every day. But does this rule work? A study conducted by Philippa Lally and published in 2009 demonstrates this. In this study, 96 volunteers attempted to form a habit, and it took them anywhere from 18 to 254 days. These outcomes are quite perplexing. So how much time does it take? It's all up to you. It should take no more than 30 days, but many factors come into play. However, this does not preclude you from employing the 21-90 rule. It simply means you should not take it as absolute truth and continue doing the same thing every day. Remember to train your willpower by doing things you don't want to do every day. Success is not a process or an event, and it can only be attained through hard work and discipline. Oh, speaking of success, I hope we successfully imparted knowledge to you today. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you'll be one of the first to see our uploads. See you in the next one.